All hail the Clicks crew! Alright guys, today is the day we are finally unboxing some Spider-Man and Venom Absolute Carnage. This is the newest Heroclix set, available at your local comic book store. Make sure to check these out. These came out actually Wednesday of last week as of the recording of this video. Because I get my stuff from channel sponsors and whatnot. This got here because of the holiday weekend a little bit later, but still good time to get some of these very cool figures. Tons of super rares and chases. Basically every chase in the set has some form of use or utility, which is really cool. There are objects in this set again, so that's awesome. This is a full case unboxing, so this is my case unboxing. Make sure to check back, have that notification bell rung for the Troll and Toad sponsored brick unboxing, and everything unboxed in that video will go to 10 lucky Patreon patrons. Anyway, this is going to be a whole case. It came to me in a sealed case, so that's 20 boosters. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the cellophane so that you guys don't have to hear all that stuff. And then we will get into the unboxing. Alright guys, so here we are. We got all the boosters out of their cellophane, out of this first brick. So as with all these unboxings, I always start front, far left, and then I go back far left and then work my way to the right of the brick. And then we'll take a quick break, if I can manage to not bump the camera, and we'll get into that other brick in this video. Before we get too much further into this unboxing, though, now is a good time to let you know that Mr. Clicks is sponsored by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has the winning roll for our gaming needs. You visit them at luckydicecafe.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Mr. Clicksflix is also sponsored by trollandtoad.com, one of the largest online gaming retailers. Visit trollandtoad.com and use promo code Mr. Clicksflix for 5% off your Heroclix order today. Alright, so here we are. We've got some box art. I always like to show this stuff up. That's really good. That looks like Alex Ross artwork. We've got Absolute Carnage. We've got Spider-Man with that very classic scene where he gives up being Spider-Man. The chases are characters from Spider-Verse. So you've got Steampunk Penny, probably my most wanted one. Leonardo da Venom, Hammer Eye, so some really cool stuff there. We've got Miles Morales. We've got Red Goblin. So some really cool stuff here. As with any case, we should be getting one chase, one prime, and 6-ish super rares in this total. So we're going to go ahead and try to keep count of that stuff. I haven't really seen too many unboxings or anything, so I don't know if it's possible to get double chase or double prime or something like that, but we're going to see. All right, so here we go. Front far left. First brick, booster number 1. We've got Iron Man, Venom Groot super rare. Very cool. I know a lot of people have been trying to trade for that, so that's awesome. Then we've got Agent Anti-Venom, my bad. Mary Jane Watson and Flash Thompson. So really cool there. We got a really awesome super rare. So we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at that because it's a good figure. Venom Groot is number 58 in the set. He has the Codex, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Monster keywords. He has improved movement, ignores elevated and hindering terrain. He has 3 traits and a special on his damage. His first trait is Symbiote Plasticity Shape Change. Good every time we see it. His second trait is Calling Help from the Venomverse. When Venom Groot hits an opposing character, if no character has been placed this turn, after resolutions you may roll a d6. 3 through 6, place another friendly character whose name includes Venom adjacent. That's good every time we see it. Third trait is Regrow from a twig or from a drop. When Venom Groot is KO'd, instead of putting him in your KO area, turn him to click number 1 and put him on this card. This game, when another friendly character uses Call-in Help from the Venomverse and succeeds, you may instead choose to place Venom Groot from this card. He's scored each time, so that's cool. That means he just keeps coming in. He's never really KO'd. But you are giving up points when he is pseudo KO'd. His special on his damage is Fly Traps and Vine Snares. When an opposing character is placed within 4 squares of Venom Groot, choose 1. Modify that character's attack -2 this turn, or after resolutions, deal 1 deal that character 1 penetrating damage. If that character occupies printed hindering terrain, choose both. I think that's really devastating. That is a great power there. So Venom Groot is 35 points. He has a 4 range single target, 7 movement with stealth, 11 attack with poison, 18 defense toughness, and 3 damage with that special. He is tiny size, just for something for you guys to note. And overall, I think this is a really solid figure. He'd go well on the Don't Die teams. He's great for Colossal Retaliator, whatever that is, the word that I'm looking for. Colossal Retaliator, Deterrent, and yeah, he's just overall a good figure. Super happy we got him. All right, so now that we got through that one, so that's one of our super rares. So we're going to see how this is going to go here. So that's one of probably 3 from this brick, 6 total in the case. We're going to see what's going on here. But that is one of the better super rares to get, so definitely excited for that one. Next up, we've got Molten Man, I think. No, wait. This is a Carnage. Come on. Carnage Minion. There you go. Carnage Minion. We got Carry On, Agent Venom, another Mary Jane, a Watson, and another Flash Thompson. So really cool. We got a minion there we can use. That's really cool. I know a local guy that's really going to want a lot of those. So for sure tradable. I think I might even owe him one. So there we go. There's that. Hopefully I can at least get one for myself. So here we are. Booster number 3. This is front, second from the left. As far as super rares go, I don't really have too many. I like this set as a whole, so really anything will do. Rares, I really want that White Rabbit. Chases, I guess if I had to pick one, Steampunk Penny maybe. So we've got, okay, Knull. And that means something. So Venom, really cool Venom right there. Agent Venom. We've got Deathlock and Black Cat, and with Knull comes this really cool object. Again, like I said, I think Earth X might have been the last Marvel set that had objects packaged in. No, it might have been Black Panther and the Illuminati. But anyway, this is another object, and it comes with the all-black Necro Sword. So let's go ahead and get these on the turntable, take a look at them, because this is for sure one of the better objects in the set. Knull is number 52 in the set. He has the Codex, Maximum Carnage, Cosmic Deity, and Monster keywords. He has 3 traits. His first trait is the first symbiote, My Shadow. Knull may start the game with the Spider-Man and Venom S005 all-black Necro Sword equipped at no cost. That's really cool there. We'll talk about what the Necro Sword is here in just a minute. His other trait is the God of Symbiotes, Plasticity, but has Breakaway +3, and opposing characters have Breakaway -3 instead. Shape Change, but succeeds on 4 through 6. When Knull KOs an opposing character after resolutions, heal 2 clicks. So that's great. He gets super breakaway and super plasticity so that other characters can't break away. Shape Change on a 4 through 6 is phenomenal. And then healing 2 clicks if he KOs anybody, just as a trait, is great. Then he has this third trait, which is Umbrakinesis. Stealth. Smoke Cloud is free, but generates obscuring terrain markers instead. Free, place Knull in a square of obscuring terrain within 4 squares. That's great. So that sort of gives him pseudo move and attack, his whole dial, which is great. He has Power Cosmic Team ability, 2 different point lines, 250 points and 125 points. 0 range. At 250 points, he has an 11 movement with charge and the flight ability, 12 attack, 18 defense with invincibility, and 5 damage. Then at 125 points, he has a 10 movement with charge, 11 attack, 18 defense, impervious, and 4 damage with outwit. Both of these point lines are good. I think if you're constructing a team, probably the 125 point is the way to go, but if you pull them in sealed, 250 is definitely where it's at for him. So what does his all black, the Necro Sword, do? It is a heavy object. It is indestructible. Equip any, unequip drop. Effect, Giant Reach 2. When this character makes a close attack, opposing characters can't use Shape Change or Super Senses and can't reduce damage below 1. Oh man, that is so good. So he's always getting through the damage reducers, and it's just like, catch me outside for that Shape Change and Super Senses stuff. 15 points normally, but for Knull, it is free. Super happy with this figure. This is a fantastic pull. Alright, so we got 2 super rares down, and we're only 3 boosters into this brick. So we'll see what's going to happen here. So this is booster number 4. This is second from the left. Back row. We're going to see how this works here. Do you guys open your boosters from the bottom or the top? I find the tape's normally easier to deal with, except on this booster on camera on the bottom. But I've seen a lot of people do the top. Let me know in the comments below how you open your boosters. Alright, so here we go. We've got Harry Osborn, Prowler, Hammerhead, Aaron Davis, and Scorn. So really cool there. Another cool rare. Nice. Okay, so definitely some cool stuff there. I'm always for these like alter ego type things. They redid the alter ego mechanic in this set, so if you guys want that in a different video, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do a video on that, because I think it's interesting. They made it better. Still not great. I wish they'd change a little bit, but if we do that video, we'll get into it. So let me know in the comments below if you want a video on alter ego and stuff like that. So here we are, dead center, front row, booster number 5. I already see some bubble wrap here, which is normally a good sign. So we've got Spider-Man, that's Miles Morales, Hammerhead, Riot, Mysterio, really cool, always happy to get a Mysterio, and a Black Widow. So we got an illusion generator is our object. So let's go ahead and we'll get a look at that, because that won't be on the pedestal. It'll just be the super rares and stuff like that. So heavy objects. So this is the second object we've gotten in our brick. So illusion generator, really cool looking. I like that. That's cool. You guys let me know how you like this setup. I changed how I'm recording these videos a little bit to maybe make it easier on the eyes, nicer to hear. So let me know if you like it, don't like it, because I'm always up for trying to give you guys the best video that I can. So here we are, booster number 6, dead center, back row. We've got 2 super rares, no chases, no primes. So we've still got some good stuff we could potentially get, and I don't know, I'd like another object. So we've got a Deathlock, Aaron Davis, Jason, whatever his name is, Hobgoblin, Bombshell, and Hobgoblin. So there we go, really cool. That's awesome that we got both those. And that Hobgoblin looks really good. Wow, the rares in this set are really good so far, sculpt-wise. So I'm very pleased with these. Good job, Wizkids. They used to always save like the best sculpts, quote unquote, for chases and super rares, but lately, the last few sets I've noticed, some things that would have been considered a chase sculpt have kind of crept their way into super rares. So I'm really excited to see that. So this is second from the right, front row. We got Venom, Eddie Brock, cool. Okay, I definitely wanted one of those. Deathlock, Spider-Man 2099, and Toxin. So really cool there. Super rare. That should be our 3rd super rare. So let's go ahead. We'll put him on the pedestal, see exactly what he does. Really cool there. That's a good booster. I like that a lot. Spider-Man 2099 is number 62 in the set. He has the Exile, Spider-Man family, future, and scientist keywords. He has a trait and a special on his movement. His trait is Dimensional Travel Watch. Spider-Man 2099 may start the game with the S003 Dimensional Watch equipped. No cost. That comes actually with a different character, so we're not going to get into that in this video, but it'll be in the set review. Then the special on his movement is, I've never done anything like this before in my life, knockback. When Spider-Man 2099 is given a move action and moves 5 squares or less, after resolutions he can use Flurry at no cost. That's really good, so 5 movement and then Flurry is good. Then he has the Wildcard team ability, which is the Spider-Man team ability. 2 different point lines, 100 points and 50 points. Starts with a 4 range single target. At 100 points, he has a 10 movement with that special in the flight ability, 11 attack, Blades, Claws, Fangs, 19 defense with super senses, and indomitability, 3 damage with outwit. Then at 50 points, he has a 10 movement with charge, 11 attack with poison, 18 defense, combat reflexes, and indomitability, 3 damage with perplex. I like both point lines. It depends on what you have going for you. If you want that 20 range up close or just that static 19, or if you want the outwit or the perplex, whatever's more important to your team at the time. But I like this one, and it's a Spider-Man that can fly, so that helps out with carrying Spider-Man family keyworded figures. All right, so that's our 3 super rares. So hopefully we get a chase or a prime in this brick also. And like I said, once we're done with this brick, stick around because we're doing another one in this video. So second from the right, back row, we got Iron Fist, one of my favorite characters, so really cool to see him in here. We got Venom, another Bombshell, another Carnage minion, and the Spot. Really cool looking sculpt there. Again, the sculpt's sick for a rare. Look at that. That's the Spot. I remember that episode from Spider-Man the Animated Series. That was like one of my... He's like a weird villain, but I liked that episode for some reason. So just that power set with the portal holes. It kind of reminded me like the old Looney Tunes things with like the holes that they could just throw around. And anyway, I've probably said too much. But anyway, okay, so here we are coming to the end of this brick. This is far right, front row. Hoping for a chaser prime still. Have not seen one as of yet. Let's see here. We've got Iron Fist. Gwen Stacy, that's the first one of those we got. Daniel something, I can't see. Daniel something. Danielson. We've got Prowler and Ghost Spider with an object. So let's check out what this object is. And it is the Dimensional Watch. Really cool looking there. So really cool. That goes with Ghost Spider. So super awesome. So we've gotten 3 objects so far. So that's good. I like, whoopsie daisy. I really like when they give you like a lot of value in bricks where they throw in like extra objects or the can't even think of what they're called now. The team up cards, the ID cards, anything extra they can put in the booster. I always like when they add value to that. So good job again for these. So this is the last booster of this brick. Again, stick around. We're doing another brick after this. So we're going to see, hopefully we can get a chase or a prime in this one. We'll see what happens here. So this is back far right. We've got Norman Osborn, Peter Parker, Scream, Spider-Man 1776. All right. And Spider-Man number 001. Awesome. We got a really cool chase there. Oh, that looks sick. All right, so we're going to get him on pedestal, see exactly what he does, why I would possibly be excited about this guy. And yeah, so let's check that out. Spider-Man 1776 is number 67 in the set. He has the Exiles, Spider-Man family, past, politician, and soldier keywords. He has improved movement, ignores elevated and hindering terrain. Has 3 traits and a special on his defense. His first trait is My Kind of Allies. When establishing theme teams, characters on your starting force with the soldier keyword gain the Spider-Man family keyword. That's just really strong to give an unnamed theme a named theme. His second trait is Calling Help from the Spider-Verse. When Spider-Man 1776 hits an opposing character, if no character has been placed this turn, you may, after resolutions, you may roll a d6, 3 through 6, place another friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword adjacent. So that's really powerful. His third trait is the General that founded a nation. Leadership, super senses. Opposing forces have action total -1, minimum 2. Opposing characters within 6 squares can't use leadership or autonomous. That is huge. Taking away 1 action from an opposing force is harsh. You always do all kinds of things on your team to make it so that you can have, 3 or 4 actions in a turn, and just to take one of those away and there's nothing you can do about it is really good. And then on top of that, if you're within 6, you can't use autonomous or leadership. This guy's great. Then the special on his defense is, we shall not allow the British to rule us. Stop combat reflexes, toughness. He's got 2 different point lines, 75 points and 50 points. Spider-Man team ability, so you can copy other team abilities. 4 range, single target. At 75 points, he's got a 9 movement with charge, 11 attack, blades, claws, fangs, 18 defense with toughness and indomitability, 3 damage with outwit. Then at 50 points, he's got an 8 movement with charge, 11 attack, blades, claws, fangs, 18 defense with toughness and indomitability, 3 damage with perplex. So basically, it's do you want 1 or 2 stop clicks? They're pretty much the same opening clicks except for outwit or perplex. Depends on what you want on your team, what you got room for, but I like both. Super stoked about this figure. All right, so that's it for brick number 1. You guys let me know what your favorite pull out of that brick was. That had some really cool stuff. I tried to kind of keep myself a little bit in the dark on this set because I wanted to be surprised. I don't know. Spider-Man's my favorite character of all time, so I wanted to get hyped for this set when it came out. So, so far, really cool. I was happy with all the super rares we pulled. The chase was cool. So here we are. This is brick number 2. So we should be getting, hopefully 3 more super rares and a prime, maybe a chase. I don't think I've heard any reports, though, of people getting 2 chases in a case, but we'll see. So this is front, far left, brick number 2 of this case. If you're enjoying this unboxing, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment and hit that subscribe and notification bell so that you can see when I do these videos, because like I said, there's going to be another unboxing of at least a brick. There's going to be a Fast Forces and a Dyson token set unboxing, and there's going to be a top 10 for this set. I've also got one coming for Fantastic Four. Don't think I forgot. I've been trying to nail down figures for the video. So we got Iron Man. We got Shriek. It's been a while since we've seen a Shriek, so that's cool. We got Demo Goblin. We've got Prowler again, and we've got Prime Venom. So the common prime is our prime. So we're going to see what he does. Always kind of a bummer when you get a common prime, but I'm sure he's pretty good. So we're going to take a look at him on the pedestal, see if I need to be bummed out or not. And okay. Venom is number 007B in the set. He has the Codex, Maximum Carnage, Sinister Syndicate, Spider-Man Family, Monster, and Reporter keywords. He has improved movement, ignores elevated and hindering terrain, a trait, a special on his movement, and his defense. His trait is Symbiote Codex Hunter, Plasticity Shape Change. When Venom KOs an opposing character after resolutions, heal 1 click. If that character had the Codex keyword, heal 3 clicks instead. That's the ability to heal is always great. Then he has the special on his movement, which is Driven Mad by Knull. Charge, but do not have speed. When Venom uses it, after resolutions, deal 1 penetrating damage to each adjacent character, friendly and opposing. You can manage that if you really try. I think that's more helpful than not. Then the special on his defense is the symbiote is taking over. Stop toughness. Free roll a d6. 1, give Venom an action token. 2 through 5, choose 1 to last until your next turn. Impervious or regeneration. 6, heal 2 clicks. So all those are pretty, I mean, other than the action token, are pretty good outcomes. 80 points, has the Spider-Man team ability. Starts off with a 4 range single target, 10 movement with that special, 11 attack, blades, claws, fangs, 18 defense with invulnerability and indomitability, 3 damage. Overall, this is a pretty decent figure. He's got a lot of ways to heal, got a few different ways to damage multiple times in the turn. So actually, I'm pretty happy with this guy. Alright, so our first booster, we already got the Prime down. It is the common Prime, but it's still cool. I do like Venom a lot. As I mentioned earlier, I did grow up watching the 90s cartoon, and Venom was a big part of that. So always happy to have all those guys. So here we are, booster number 2, far left, back row. Let's see what we get here. Spider-Man. American Sun. Steel Serpent, really cool. I don't think we've gotten him before ever in Heroclix, so really cool there. Then we've got Marvarella and Harry Osborn, so really cool there. Definitely a cool booster, if for no other reason, for Steel Serpent. I'm way more excited about that than I probably should be. Alright, now for booster number 3, second from the left, front row. We've got Bombshell. We've got American Sun. Harry Osborn. Super rare Venom Captain Marvel. Very cool. And Mary Jane Watson. So very cool. Here, let's twist that around so we can get a gander at her. Very cool looking super rare in person. I definitely like that. Let's get her on the pedestal and we'll see exactly what she does. Venom Captain Marvel is number 56 in the set. She has the Avengers, Codex, Guardians of the Galaxy, Kree, Cosmic, and Monster keywords. She has improved movement, destroys blocking terrain. She has 3 traits and a special on her attack. Her first trait is Symbiote, Plasticity, Shape Change. That's just always good. Her other trait is Call in Help from the Venomverse. When Venom Captain Marvel hits an opposing character, if no character has been placed this turn, after resolutions, you may roll a d6, 3 through 6, place another friendly character whose name includes Venom adjacent. That's just good every time they have something like that on there. Her third trait is Higher, Further, Hungrier, Steel Energy. Traded Steel Energy is great. Then she has this special on her attack called Tongue Slash. Quake. When Venom Captain Marvel deals... Quake, when Venom Captain Marvel deals penetrating damage. So Quake, Venom Captain Marvel deals penetrating damage. I got it on the 3rd time, guys. So she's dealing that penetrating damage on the Quake, which is good. Plus she's got the Steel Energy. She's 110 points. Starts off with a 6 range single target, 11 movement with hypersonic speed and the flight ability, 11 attack, 17 defense with invincibility and indomitability, 4 damage with prop. This is just a good Captain Marvel in general, and this is a really big help to the Venomverse people to give them a flyer and somebody that really has a lot of giddy up and go, a lot of destructive capabilities. Alright, so we've got one of the super rares down, we've got our Prime down, so we should be looking for 2 more super rares. Hopefully we get 3 objects like we did in the last one. That'd be pretty cool too. So this is booster number 4, I believe? Yeah, booster number 4, second from the left, back row. We've got Prowler. I feel like we've been getting a lot of Prowlers. White Rabbit, yes, that was probably my most wanted rare. Then we've got She-Venom, Black Cat, and Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Here, we're just going to take a look at that. Look at how cool that looks. That for sure would have been a Chaser super rare sculpt before. That's cool. Definitely like it. Alice in Wonderland and my family has a special place too, so it's cool to have a White Rabbit. And there's references to it in the on the card and stuff. So here we are, dead center, front row. Still looking for 2 super rares. Maybe a Chase, but I doubt it. We've got Black Widow. Is that the Ultimates team ability? Okay. We've got Gwen Stacy, Aaron Davis, Iron Spider, and a Deathlock. So really cool there. I don't know anything about this Iron Spider. Sinister Syndicate team ability though. So really cool. And I'll also be doing a full set review on this set. So just give me like a couple days to kind of get used to the set, get a feel for it. Because a lot of people put their set reviews up the day the set drops. I'm like, how do you even know? Did you play with these? What's going on? But you know, I know you can kind of tell from the dial, but you don't always get everything from that. So here we are, dead center back row. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully something good. Show us something good. We've got Hammerhead. We've got an object in here that we'll see here in a minute. Who is this? This Eddie Brock. No, somebody that I don't know. Eddie Brock, yes, Eddie Brock. Thought I said Fiddlebrock for a second. I was like, who's that? We got a Ghost Spider again, so Dimensional Watch. Gwen Stacy, and Tombstone. So really cool there. I think a lot of people are going to want that Dimensional Watch, so I'm going to get an extra rare. That's a decent one to get. All right. Second from the right, front row. Still kind of fishing for some things here. We'll see how it goes. We've got Bombshell. We've got Toxin. We've got Molten Man, the first one of those we've gotten, I believe. Spirit Spider. And Iron Fist. So really cool there. First super rare we've gotten in a good long while. This is the second one we've gotten out of this brick. Really cool looking though. So let's go ahead. We'll get him on the pedestal, see exactly what he does. Spirit Spider is number 61 in the set. He has the Spider-Man family and mystical keywords. He has improved movement, ignores elevated and hindering terrain, and improved targeting, can shoot out of adjacency. He has 2 traits and a special on his attack. His first trait is the Spirit of Peter Lives. When another friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword is KO'd by an opponent's attack, choose a standard power on that character's card and note it. This game, Spirit Spider can use the noted powers. So it has the S in parenthesis. So that means that if more than one gets KO'd, he gets more than one power. So this guy kind of encourages you to kind of leave him hang in the back for a minute. Then his other trait is Spirit Senses. Super Senses, when Spirit Spider uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, deal the attacking character 1 penetrating damage. I really like these like feedback type damage powers that they've been coming out with in the last couple sets, so I'm excited to see a Spider-Man with it. Then the special on his attack, Penance Web. Penetrating Psychic Blast. Incapacitate is free. When Spirit Spider uses it, after resolutions, deal 1 penetrating damage to each hit character that had attacked a friendly character since your last turn. That is super, super good there. He has the Mystics and Spider-Man team abilities. He has 90 points, 5 range dual target. Starts off with a 9 movement with running shot, 11 attack with that special, 18 defense with invulnerability and indomitability, 3 damage. A little bit pricey for all the longer his dial is, but I really like his power set a lot. That free end cap's good. The penetrating damage that he has basically 2 different ways is phenomenal also. So super happy with this figure. Alright, that's 2 super rares down. Looking for one more. We could always be surprised though. So this is second from the right. Back row. Let's see what we get here. We got Iron Fist, Green Goblin. Oh, thank goodness. I was really hoping we'd get one of those. We've got an object that we'll take a look at here in a minute. Agent Venom, Tombstone, and Bombshell. And if I had to guess, I bet I know what object comes with whom if I had to guess in this booster. Yeah. So these are pumpkin bombs. That's cool. It's in his like little satchel thing. That's awesome. Okay, so big Sinister Syndicate fan there. He's not on his Goblin glider, but that's a really cool looking pose there. Good job, Wizkids. If I can manage to not bump the camera so that everybody can see. Alright, so that's 2 objects, 2 super rares, and the prime. So, should be getting 1 more super rare and something with an object, maybe. You guys let me know what your favorite thing's been out of the second brick, and what's been your favorite thing out of the case. I always enjoy reading that stuff. Alright, so we've got a Black Widow. We've got a Deathlock. We've got Norman Osborn. Venom. And Red Goblin. So that is our 3rd super rare. Oh, that thing looks sick. Look at that. Look at that guy. Alright, so we're going to take a look at exactly what he does right now. Red Goblin is number 60 in the set. He has Decodix, Maximum Carnage, Sinister Syndicate, and Monster keywords. He has 2 traits, a special on his defense and a special on his damage. His first trait is Carnage Symbiote and Pumpkin Bombs. Red Goblin may start the game with the S001 Pumpkin Bombs or S006 Carnage Symbiote equipped at no cost. If you paid 110 points, Red Goblin can equip both and may start with both equipped. Ooh, that's so good. Then his other trait is That's Norman Osborn in the Carnage Symbiote. Steel Energy. Opposing characters with the Spider-Man family keyword, decrease their D6 roll for super senses -1. That's in set. That's a pretty big deal. Then the special on his defense is Symbiote Armor. Invulnerability. Red Goblin can reduce penetrating damage. That's good. Anytime you can reduce penetrating damage, it really throws opponents off. Special on his damage is Everyone You Ever Loved, Parker, They're All Dead. Exploit Weakness. When Red Goblin KOs an opposing character after resolutions, opposing characters that share a keyword with the KO'd character modify combat values -1 until your next turn. That is really great there. So the -1 for the entire turn is good. Has a Sinister Syndicate team ability. 2 different point lines, 110 points and 50 points. At 110 points, you get the 5 range dual target, 12 movement with charge and flight ability, 11 attack, blades, claws, fangs, 18 defense with the special, and indomitability, 4 damage with the special. At 50 points, you get a 10 movement with charge and the flight ability, 11 attack with blades, claws, fangs, 17 defense with that special, and indomitability, 3 damage with that special. I like both point lines, especially since you get both. 110 points isn't too much. 50 points is definitely a good point line too. So it just really depends. And I think the sculpt on this one's phenomenal. I'm super happy that we pulled this figure. I'm always excited when we get a new Norman Osborn. All right, guys. So here we are, last booster of Brick 2. This feels pretty heavy. I don't know. You guys let me know. Is there a figure that feels heavy in this set? I've heard there might be one, and I really hope it's in here. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment. Again, I got more unboxings coming of this set specifically. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can see my videos as they become available. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's go into the Thunderdome. What do we got here? We got something. Peter Parker. We got... Oh, no, we didn't. Did we? That's awesome. Let's get this out of the plastic here before we forget what we're doing. Got Steampunk Penny. We got 2 chases in a case. That's awesome. Oh, that is super cool looking. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so we'll set that off to the side. Let's finish. Be professional. Be professional. Ever professional. Iron Patriot. Jason, I can't, what is his name? Jason McCadell. I don't know. The Hobgoblin. And Spider-Man. So super cool. I hadn't heard of anybody else getting 2 chases in a case, but that's cool there. Gives you hope. But yeah, so we're going to get this on the pedestal and check it out. Steampunk Penny is number 70 in the set. She has the Spider-Man family, past, robot, and scientist keywords. She has 2 traits and a special on her damage. Her first trait is My Kind of Allies. When establishing theme teams, characters on your starting force with the robot keyword gain the Spider-Man family keyword. So that's great. That essentially makes robot theme teams that include her a Spider-Man theme team, making them a name theme team for probability control purposes and whatnot. That is great. Then her other trait is calling help from the Spider-Verse. When Steampunk Penny hits an opposing character, if no other character has been placed this turn, after resolutions, roll d6 3 through 6. Place another friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword adjacent. So again, all those robots you just gave that keyword to are eligible for that trait. Special on her damage is Engineered Solutions. Perplex, unique modifier. When Steampunk Penny uses Perplex to target another friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword and doesn't choose damage, you may roll a d6 and instead modify the chosen value by half the result. That is phenomenal. That's a +3 Perplex potentially on anything other than damage. That's great. She also has improved movement, ignores elevated and characters. She's got 2 different point lines, 65 points and 45 points. Spider-Man team ability, so she's able to copy other team abilities. 5 range single target. At 65 points, she has a 11 movement with charge, 11 attack with super strength, 18 defense with invincibility and indomitability, 3 damage with that special. And at 45 points, she has an 8 movement with plasticity, 11 attack with super strength, 18 defense with invulnerability and indomitability, and 3 damage with that special. I like both these point lines. I think the invincibility is kind of worth the extra 20 points. You're only paying 10 points per click, and that power I think is worth that. But if you needed the 45 points just to sneak her onto a robot team to make them a name theme team, this is definitely good. That +3 perplex. This is a phenomenal figure. This is just a great one to have. Alright guys, so that is the entire case unboxing for this video. Like I said, make sure to check back for that Troll and Toad sponsored brick unboxing of this set. Overall, I am extremely happy with everything that was pulled. No broken figures that I saw. We got 2 chases. Anytime you get 2 chases in a case, you got to be excited for that. And we got a prime. We got at least 2 of the better super rares that I know of in the set. Again, I don't know this set inside and out, but very happy with this. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. As always, please remember that it's uncritical miss if you don't have probability control.